Hey, happy Friday. It's Chris Bowling.
Hey, it's Chris Byer. Good to see you. We've got a special guest today. Blake, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We are going to make the official LinkedIn debut for Blake Huston. He has joined Chris and Chris to work on helping us as we bring on new clients with those activities, but also help with us on strategy on current clients. And we're very excited to have him working with us each and every day. So Blake, welcome. Let's talk a little bit about who you are, your background, and how you came to Assured Partners.
I'm a University of Iowa grad, Blake, obviously. 2018 graduated, met my wife, so that brought me to Dubuque.
Yes.
Joined a record keeper because they were a very reputable place in Dubuque, so needed to follow the wife home. And then in 2000, it was last year in May,
Yes.
I believe, I joined Assured Partners. More opportunity, great place. I mean, it was Friedman then, and that's one of the more reputable places in Dubuque as well. And then it was already part of Assured Partners, but I was familiar with it from being Friedman.
Yeah.
And that brings us to up to now.
Yeah, you've been working with us about 3 months, so this is our opportunity to introduce you to our prospective clients and current clients that they'll probably be hearing from you and seeing you quite often in the weeks and months to come. And we're excited to have you alongside with us to continue to grow and help our client base. So I do have a couple of questions for you, though. So, you know, we try to make this fun and interesting for the audience, but we need a fun fact about you, sir. We need something that people will remember, because, Chris and I have done some recordings where we've shared some of our good stories, bad stories, embarrassing stuff, fun stuff. So give us a fun fact, Blake.
I don't know if it's a fun fact for me, but what comes off the top of the head right now is I believe my high school basketball team still holds the Iowa record for most consecutive losses. I couldn't find it on a quick Google search before this.
What do you think it was? How many do you think it was?
I think it was 67.
Holy cow.
We broke it my sophomore year, though, so I wasn't like a part of the whole thing.
Were you playing with 3 people and everybody else had 5? I mean,
we were playing the 2 sides of the court thing.
Yes, that is quite a record to hold, and it's a fame that I was not expecting. That's fantastic.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we had the fire trucks out too. They shot the water over the bus, everything.
You won one game. One game, the town goes crazy.
Yep. Oh,
we really succeeded.
That's like almost 4 seasons.
Hey, we don't gotta go in.
You realize Byer played college basketball, so your stock value went way down.
No, but he prefaced it from the fact that he wasn't on that team. He just had
okay. All right.
So we'll give him some grace that they started to win after he was junior and senior. So maybe they did.
Right. That's a solid.
Makes it a little bit better.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So Blake, as you're looking at the benefits landscape now, working on group benefits versus what you're doing on the record keeping, still retirement plans are part of employee benefits. You talked about more opportunity. We have so many different aspects of benefits, whether it be health plans or ancillary benefits or compliance or technology. As you're helping us work through some of those strategies, I think you're starting to see like all these clients need something different, but it's fairly common too. Like they all need something unique, but it's all similar struggles. As you've had a first year with AP and now working alongside with us as well at AP, are you starting to notice something that employers are looking for? Some commonality to that as you've been working through some of those strategies?
I mean, it's just all of the technology that's going into benefits and how the employees can react with it and interact with it. There's just so many different levers you can pull and different places you can adjust to really make a big impact for employers. I mean, coming from the retirement side where I was partnering with advisors, and that was a very commoditized space that was getting even more. There just wasn't all of those levers to pull.
Yeah.
And it's awesome every time that we can help a client out, you know?
I think we spend a lot of time to vet out those solutions as well. I mean, there's a lot of time spent like, okay, if this is something that works for client A, does it work for client B, and making sure that we introduce it correctly. But you're exactly right. We thankfully are not as commoditized when we're in the advisor role in this space, at least. But I think technology is going to continue to be a key component. I know, especially with AI and all of the ways that can help with communication or help with benefit education itself. I mean, I don't even think we've begun to understand where that comes from. CB, you got a good question for Blake?
All right, Blake, you've had a long day. You've had to deal with buyer all day long. It's been painful. It's been miserable. Is there a motto? Is there a quote that gets you through that day?
Life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
All right.
That's simple.
I mean, I've never seen it work. So things that buyer does, and it's tough for me to keep up every once in a while. So it's like, just keep grinding,
keep grinding.
He's a machine. He is a machine. The guy never rests. That's for sure.
Well, I think it's fun too that, I mean, all three of us today decided to wear blue, not planning. So, I mean, we are already synchronized and going through, but it's interesting how much Chris and I have learned how to play off of each other's strengths and weaknesses. And even in the first 3 months working with you, Blake, we're starting to see what you're good at, what you need help with. And I think that's just going to continue to help all of us do better for our clients as we move forward. So we're excited to have you part of it.
Very, very excited,
Awesome.
Blake. Thank you for joining our team.
Very excited. It's awesome.
Well,
All
enjoy your Friday.
We'll see you. Thanks, guys.
See you guys.
See ya. Bye-bye.